Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. So, going a little bit away from some of the things I've been talking about, a lot of earnings, right? This is something that setting up a little bit more for swing, um, obviously because silver doesn't have earnings, right? I mean, it's not an earnings play. Um, we usually go over gold and silver during our option sessions, but this week we actually didn't get around to it. Just so many other things to talk about. It just didn't come up. Um, and actually, to be honest, even if it had come up, I'm not sure that I really would have been all that interested in silver at the time because you see I have like mocked up here in the chart. Silver had basically it had rebounded, right? But it was stuck underneath a bunch of moving averages. So on Monday, underneath a bunch of moving averages, below the 8, below the 20, definitely seemed more net bearish than net bullish, right? Gold has been significantly outperforming. It looks great. It's been acting great. And still net bullish on gold, but silver was not anywhere near that. So what is interesting is that today specifically, it has got back above the 8, the 20, and possibly even more importantly, the 50. All right, and what you can see just from my drawings here is that it's starting to break out of this wedge pennant pattern, right? So it's through all of its near-term moving averages, and it's starting to open things up on the chart, and there's plenty of room higher, right? And for something that's lagged pretty substantially, to show like some really solid relative strength, you know, positive indicators is important because to me, like this is one of those areas that has been like unusually weak, and I think it's one that people could get on board pretty quick. Kind of like gold, gold hanging at the 52-week high, silver off substantially. So this was something I was keeping my eye on. It hadn't at the moment really been there hadn't been anything there to really to really sink your teeth into, right? I mean, it was just kind of underperforming, didn't look great, looked actually more like it was going to roll over than break out. But now things are starting to change, right? So, in terms of the swing trades, while I do think that there's potential for a pretty quick move higher, the way I like to approach these types of patterns, and specifically silver, is like longer term. So, like 2, 3, 4 months out. And what I like to do is look at something slightly more in the money, so a higher net delta options, and basically looking for I mean because right now like the average monthly trading range is a little bit skewed because February, March, and April were kind of crazy, but prior to that you were looking at anywhere from like 50 cents to a point. I mean, like that was kind of like the extent of the action on like a monthly basis, top to bottom. So if you have a target, say like $1 to $1.50, like that's probably at least 2 months minimum time frame. If you're looking for something more aggressive than say $1.50, you're probably into like the 3 months time frame, right? So that's really how I kind of select my expiration. It's based off the average trading range of the stock, or in this case the ETF. So say let's just hypothetically say average trading range prior to February on SLV was about 75 cents. So then if you're looking for $1.50 move, that's 2 months expiration, right? If you're looking for over a 2 point move on SLV, then that would be 3 months expiration, so on, right? So that's kind of how I line up expiration with the potential target. And then for SLV, what I have done in the past is look at something like more in the money, the higher delta, because from like a point perspective, you're not likely to get that big of like a point move. So you're going to look for something that's going to move more one-to-one with what SLV does. All right. So take a look at it. Let me know what you think. Um, so if you like these ideas and you're looking for more option swing ideas or more option earnings trades, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options and play. I hope you guys have a safe night, have a healthy night, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.